About potential landing spots for free agent wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham would like to whittle down his current list of potential teams, which includes the Cowboys, the Bills, the Chiefs, the New York Football Giants, and the 49ers as soon as possible and have a decision by the end of this month. Schefter also indicated because of their losing records, Beckham's previous teams, the Rams and the Packers, have faded as possibilities. Okay, doggy, would you rather see the Cowboys, Stephen A's team, or my team, the New York Football Giants, sign Odell Beckham Jr.?
It's nice that Beckham tells him what teams he wants to play for. San Francisco doesn't need him. He's not going there. Buffalo's got 1 million receivers. He's not going there. And he's not going back to the Giants.
Why?
Why would the Giants bring Beckham back? Listen, it's 50-50. He's a little polarizing as a player, but he is not going back to a team that got rid of him a couple years ago. Dallas is the spot. He'd be perfect in Dallas. We've all talked about the fact they need a second receiver, and I just don't see the Giants with their chemistry they developed, the way they play with Barkley running the ball 35 times last week against Houston. I just do not see the Giants revisiting Beckham in a situation where they're a playoff team. Remember the last time they were in the playoffs, where was Beckham the week before the game or a couple days before the game?
Miami boat trip?
That's correct.
Yeah.
The Giants don't want to deal with that. Dallas for him.
I don't disagree with you there. He shouldn't go back to the Giants. I felt they mistreated him. He wasn't breaking any laws or anything like that. The fact of the matter is, so what? He was a headache. What the hell? That's what Tylenol is for. That's what ibuprofen is for, and Advil and all of these other things. I'm sick and tired of everybody needing peace and tranquility in a professional world of sports. If you ain't playing on the damn football field, you get paid to handle these issues, not to make sure that the issues never exist. That's not the real world. Real world comes with headaches. It comes with stress. It comes with occasional inconveniences. And if you ain't the damn talent, then you should have the talent to deal with talented players like Odell Beckham Jr. I don't like the way the Giants dealt with them. I would say the Cowboys as well. But here's what I want to say about OBJ, the one and only Odell Beckham Jr. My brother, you know I love you. Get the hell on the field. Stop with all of this nonsense. In a month or whatever. You haven't played but one full season in the last 6 years. Get the hell on the field if you're healthy. The sooner, the better. All of this nonsense, it's almost like everybody's got to feel this need to be recruited or whatever. We need to see you on the field. This is the National Football League. If you ain't healthy, don't do it. I'm not encouraging you to do something that you ain't healthy enough to do. But if you are healthy, you should be looking to get on a squad quick, fast, and in a hurry so you could showcase the obvious greatness that you possess. I'm sick and tired of all of these stories where you feels like, the agent gets on the phone and let me look for the best deal, this team. Pick one and get the hell on the field. You're being known more for headlines than catching touchdowns. You've played one full season in the last 6 years. Enough. You're too great. We want to see you.
I cheated you with Tell You Why You're Mad.
100%.
We only had
He's
two.
right.
We got the third right
good
there.
Boy. You're a 1,000%.
Did you just get a good two today?
I only get 2 today, but number one, how about this criticism to Jeff Saturday? This is a breath of fresh air. Thank God he took the coach job. I got so many issues with Joe Thomas and Cowher, who went nuts on CBS. Number one, Irsay's the owner. He can hire anybody he wants. It's 8 games. It's not 5 years. He's the owner of the team. $1 billion. Number two, talk about lack of experience. Did Bill Cowher start his career at Wichita before they gave him $1 billion to go work at CBS? How about Thomas? Did he start his career in Racine, Wisconsin before he started talking to the NFL Network? Well, that's ridiculous experience. How come the coach has to have the experience, but the broadcaster doesn't? Really drives me freaking crazy that everybody's going nuts about freaking Saturday. And number three, how did he coach on Sunday afternoon? They had 4 penalties. That's it. The offensive line was superb. They executed a 4th down play and a drive to win the game. They played excellent defense. He played the right quarterback, and he out-coached McDaniel, who loved Belichick for 30 years. You know what? Give me more in Jeff Saturday instead of less. I am shocked that I got Bill Cowher sitting there basically going crazy. This is an insult. No, it's not. You know what's an insult? You doing CBS. That's what's an insult. How come you didn't start your career in Santa Cruz, California? That drove me nuts. Good for Saturday. Win more. Yes, sir. Beat the Eagles. That's number one.
I'm worried about your blood pressure.
That bothered me.
You should have. I don't think Bill Cowher does a bad job on CBS.
Nor did Saturday.
No, he's just talking about resumes. He's talking about
Experience!
Yeah.
Yes or no? You agree or disagree?
I agree.
Reluctantly?
Doggy.
I agree. No
Strong
reluctance.
performance. We
No
love
reluctance.
Jeff Saturday on the show. Give me your second one.
Second one
I'm
is a
worried
good one.
about your heart and your blood
29 million people. 29 million people watched Green Bay hosting Dallas.
Here we go. The Packers fan.
No,
Here we go.
no.
Aaron Rodgers won
I'll give you a little secret. They kill me all the time, Chris. Nobody cares about Sammy Baugh. Nobody cares about the Magia. But I tell you what they do care about. Landry and Lombardi.
That's not why
Did
they
you see
won.
all those promos for the Ice Bowl in 1967 before he
No
was
one lost
born?
for that reason.
Dallas, Green Bay. That is history. That's 1960s football. And that's why 30 million watched with a 3-16 on Sunday after. No. Yes, sir. Packers and Cowboys.
Okay.
Do it again.
Okay.
And again.
Okay.
And again.
Okay. Or did they watch because it was Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron
It's
Rodgers.
Cowboys, the
Aaron Rodgers
wealthiest
against the
franchise.
Cowboys. Patrick Mahomes would have got the same
no
rating.
one thought about the 60s.
And you know what? Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle might have got the same ratings. Tom Brady going up against the Dallas Cowboys could have got the same rating. It wasn't about Lambeau Field.
Hold on. And what about Mike McCarthy's first time back?
Oh, nobody cares
Oh,
about that.
they care. No one cares about the 60s. Before I was even born, I'm not even young.
The
Let's
frozen
go to break.
tundra.
No one cares. No one cares.
Are you sure it was before you were born? You never confirmed that.
1960?
just wondering.
Oh my God. Goodbye. You read the bump. I don't even want to read it.
I'll
You're
read
so
it.
Coming
annoying
up.
today.
Find out which team in the NFC East
You have to have like your energy. You can't just be Steven
would
the whole
rather
time.
see snag free agent OBJ.
go.
The shocking answer will
I
surprise
know.
you. More first.
There.
He's phony, she's fake. That's the type of people I hate.
Most shows say buy or sell, but we're not most shows.
Most shows say
This
buy or
is
sell.
real or not real.
Who's real?
This is Keyshawn J. Max coming to you live from the Seaport, brought to you by Grey Goose. And we got the man himself, Jeremy Fowler, ESPN senior NFL reporter, who, since he is live in studio, might drop some bars, man. That's the type dude spit some bars right now. I'm not going to make him do it, but he did it last time.
He did it last time.
You know what's so weird though is I feel unprotected here because he's a Florida guy. I'm feeling like the Dolphin fans have sent him in here to do something to me.
See, I'm more of a central North Florida guy, so I'm not a South Florida guy.
Yeah, I know.
So I have no allegiance.
I guess
I have no
I
allegiance.
guess if it was our guy in South Florida,
Jeff?
Jeff. If it was Jeff, I have more to worry
Jeff
about.
Garrington's very much a
I would
South
have
Florida
more
guy.
to worry about. But you still in Florida, so I got to watch you.
Or Jacksonville?
Orlando.
Yes.
Orlando.
Due
The
north.
Orlando Magic.
But-
One day we're going to be good.
But Orlando guys,
Hello!
Orlando guys claim South Florida though. You know they.
No. People in Florida don't really be doing that.
No, they claim it.
I'm telling you.
I've played with
Northern
many of them.
Florida-
Right outside Miami. How far? About 8 hours north?
I don't know.
The state's like 14 hours long, so
Yeah.
you got to be careful what you claim. Yeah.
Jeremy
I'm
Fowler,
north in Central
ESPN
Florida.
senior NFL reporter. Are you ready to play real or not real here at the Seaport?
I'm ready, man.
All right,
I'm
let's
ready.
do it.
You guys get me ready.
Born ready.
Tua Tagovailoa, who Key outrageously said he's doing very well, but he has to continue to do it through the playoffs in order to move into the top 5. Outrageous! Is good enough to take Miami to the Super Bowl this season.
Is he good enough to take Miami to the Super Bowl? No. I'm going to say no.
Not real.
Well, he's dead to the Dolphin fans now.
Not real?
Northern Florida.
I'm going to say
guy.
not real, but close. Like, good playoff team, made a lot of progress. I still got them maybe third or fourth in the AFC. Look, good player, but
Behind
not quite there.
Behind who?
I still got Buffalo and Kansas City. I mean, they're to me are going to be in the AFC Championship game.
You trust Josh Allen more than you trust Tua?
I do, yeah.
I think they are real. I think he's real that he could lead a team to the Super Bowl this year. Things got to fall a certain way, though.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. Things have to fall a certain way.
Why would I say that instead of saying yes?
Miami Dolphins, do you hear that? Things have to fall a certain way.
aggressive, yes.
They're not
Going
going
on
to.
here,
Here,
Jeremy.
Key, you didn't guarantee a Miami Super Bowl win?
No, I can't do that.
Why are you on TV?
Yeah, I know, because of my face. But look, Jeremy, what I would say is I want to still see them go to New England.
Yeah.
Because this weather is, different.
Yeah, man.
I want to see them go to Buffalo. I understand they beat Buffalo in South Florida. Josh Allen had a bad game. I don't know that that'll happen up in Buffalo. I want to see that before I really know. And if they win the division, they get a home playoff game. But if they don't win the division, they make the playoffs, they're going to be on the road. And some of those teams, the Kansas Cities, the Buffaloes, the Baltimores, the Cincinnatis, that weather changes. And when you're a South Florida guy having to play in that cold weather, Tyreek played in KC, so he'll be okay. I worry about everybody else.
I will say real. You get into the tournament, anything can happen. If they get hot at the right time with Jeff Wilson Jr. now running the ball and that defense, if they come around, yes, it's feasible for them to win.
I mean, Cincinnati went last year.
Yeah, I mean, winning is infectious. Like, you get hot, a lot can happen.
It's real all day. It's Tua and Tyreek. Like, primarily, they got Tua, Tyreek, and then they took off. And Mike McDaniel, he took a different kind of offense, but all of a sudden, boom, just like that, they're hot as can be. Yeah, it's real. They could do it, but Key, I'm with you. I'm with you anyway, because just like Tyreek rides for his dude, I'm going to ride for Key. Don't come at Key, you know. But the point is, I think that's very reasonable. Let's see him go out and do it. But it is real. They could.
Yeah, I said could. So
could. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers gets the Packers back to the playoffs. Real or not real?
Yes. Real.
Ooh.
I can't believe I'm saying that. I don't even know where the wins are on their schedule right now. Like, it's a tough schedule, not as good of a team. I still think Aaron Rodgers, like, he hasn't lost much, maybe a little mobility. He's still that guy. He's just been so frustrated by young receivers and lack of rhythm and all that. He's forcing plays. If they can finally find something with maybe Christian Watson, one of these guys, the defense is still really talented. So I got him sneaking. One team from the NFC is going to get him a losing record. Like, I'm banking on that as much as I bank on me, crushing ice cream every night when I put the kids in bed. Like, that's gonna happen.
I would say it's real. They've got to fight like hell, though, because they've set themselves so far behind the 8 ball and dug themselves a deep hole that they've got to fight. And they may be able to afford one more loss somewhere along the way, but they've essentially got to run the table because of what else is going on in the NFC. When you start thinking about San Francisco, Seattle, what happens in that situation, right? The Giants, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Dallas Cowboys are going to be fighting. So you could see 3 teams. Hell, you may see 4 come out of division. We just don't really know. And then obviously the other division winners. So they're right there. They're right there.
Look, man, dude has won back-to-back MVPs. I'm never counting somebody out that's been able to sustain that high of a level of play. Even though things haven't been working out, like, it's easy for a guy at that level to get back to that level.
But Jay,
quickly.
the question in this case is not can Tua get the Tua can, it's possible. Will Rodgers get the Packers to the playoffs? Would you say that?
I'll bet on Rodgers.
Me too,
I'll
Jay.
bet on Rodgers.
Jay, I am right there with you, and all 3 of you guys. I've seen Rodgers do things, at least in the regular season, that don't seem possible. We're going to run the table 7-8 in a row, and they get to the playoffs. Either Seattle or, I hate to say it, my Giants. It's going to be one. I think San Francisco's going to rise, and either Seattle or my Giants are going to fall a little bit, and Rodgers is going to nab one of those 2 teams. Kirk Cousins is a top 10 quarterback. Real or not real, Jeremy Fowler? Not real.
He's top 15. I give him top 15.
Thank you. That's what I had, 15.
Yeah, but you got him at 15,
yes.
Not 12.
So next week could be 13. The week after could be 16. He's right around
I
there.
have Marcus Mariota ranked over him.
Well, he was playing better until last week.
You had him this year ahead of Kirk.
No, last week.
Last week.
Wow. He was playing better.
The Falcons run the ball 80 times a game. There's a reason why they do that.
Well, right, yeah. He's also okay, fine. Maybe
I shouldn't say that. That's part of the reason why, because they don't have a quarterback.
Well, that was proven to me when he was being sacked and with his eyes pointing backwards, tossed it over his head. I was like, okay, that's it.
You were sitting with me.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we watched it together.
He had the panic attack a week ago. Yeah. He threw the ball and he just
that was the end of Mario.
Take it.
He was fooling me a little bit, and that was it.
Yeah. If you ask like 20 people around the league about top 10 quarterbacks, Kirk's name might come up once or twice, but it won't be more.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think he's better than 10 guys. No, I don't at all. I think he falls in that, 12 to 15 range, whatever you want.
Jeremy, look at this list. So this year,
heavy emphasis on recently. This year with a heavy
year.
recency bias.
Where's Mariota?
They have him at 15. So
he got
Max, let me talk, guys. 14 is Daniel Jones, 13 Jimmy Garoppolo, 12 Dak Prescott, 11 Justin Fields. Where would you have him in that bucket? Would you still have him at 15?
Guys, this is rough. So
this year.